Hey guys, welcome to vlog number 2. So I just want to give you a little bit of a fair warning. I'm about to open the video up with some pretty brutal honesty, or some raw honesty about just a struggle that I was dealing with in the past week, and I'll explain further. The rest of the video is going to be a full day of eating on my Sunday, and just my Sunday evening, I guess, a little wrap up. So enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and like.
Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday, March 4th, and it's just about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just filming in our spare room because Sean is sick. So he's sleeping in today. He took the day off work and he's like really sick, and I'm just hoping that I don't catch it. So anyway, I'm just trying to be kind of quiet and just let him sleep as much as I can. So some of the clips that you'll be seeing at the end of this vlog are also going to be voiceless, and again, that's just because Sean is sick, and when I came home last night I didn't really want to be loud and bother him. So happy Monday. I hope you guys are all ready for a great week. I did just kind of want to share a little bit of information, or kind of like a behind the scenes, or you can decide what you want to call this in a minute. I'll just kind of tell you what's going on. So prep is really stressful in that it's very, very expensive. Like there are a lot of things that some of you might not know. Like you have to pay to be in what's called the Canadian Physique Alliance. So you have to pay $125 for that membership for the year. Then each class registration is Sean says they're $105. I thought they were $150, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Either way, they're over $100 to register for each class, and I'm registering for bikini and couples. So I've got those 3 registrations that I have to pay this week. I need to order my hair extensions. Trying to think of what else. I need to finish paying for our tans as well. So obviously, of course, like we stress. If you don't stress about money, you've probably got a problem, or you're really well off. So anyway, we're very conscious of our finances. I budget a lot. I was like, you know what? I just got all my T4s. I'm gonna go get my taxes done. Last year I got a huge return, and I worked a lot more this year than I did last year. So I was expecting to get a lot back on my tax return this year. Come to find out, on Friday when I went to get my taxes done, I found out that the bar that I was working at all of last year up until September wasn't taking taxes out of me all year, and I had no idea. So it wasn't a huge amount of income that I made from them. It's just it was like my 3rd job at the time. So between them and some personal training that I did at a local gym that also didn't take taxes out of me, I ended up walking out of my tax appointment. I was okay, I was calm, but I was very upset inside, and it took me a while until I got home and I called my dad for some advice. That I started crying, having panic attacks. So I don't really mind sharing this information with you guys. It's no big deal. I don't find it super personal. So I had about $2,200 in income that I wasn't taxed on last year, and so that means that after any credits were applied, any way that they could have possibly saved me money, I owe the CRA, and then I also owe to file my taxes. So at this point I sat down, I called my dad for some advice, because he's always great for that. I love my dad. He kind of calmed me down, gave me the best advice that I could get. And I sat down, I got to think about some things, because it was very easy for me to go, okay, well, maybe I just won't compete and save myself the friggin' like $600 that I have in registration fees and hotels, tanning, everything, all of that. But I know myself. I'm 7 weeks into this prep, 8 weeks now. I'm not turning around. This means so much to me. It means a lot for me to compete with Sean this year. So I can't give that up. So perseverance is something that I've kind of had to focus on in the past, over the weekend and since Friday. you're always going to run into mountains. I have with every single prep that I've done. I've always hit some kind of a roadblock. I've dealt with much worse. I've been cheated on during prep. I've been going through a breakup during prep. I've just been dealing with depression, some other very difficult things during another prep. So this isn't the worst thing I've been through, but it is extremely stressful. It's something I've got to spend a lot of time thinking about, and it just means that this year is going to be a struggle for me. I was not in a good financial spot whatsoever. And even up until August, after my last show, I was terrified financially. So come like end of January, February this year, I felt on top of the world. I spent a lot of time working on my finances over the fall, built myself back up, was feeling comfortable and very, very proud of myself. So Friday when I got this news, like it was heartbreaking because I'd worked so hard. So now I'm just kind of back to that square one, back to the grind, doing whatever it takes just to get ahead, being smart with money. Obviously, I'm still going to go through my show, pay for everything that's involved there, but then after that, it's all focus on dealing with that, which won't take long. It was just disheartening to think because I could have just stopped competing and it would have been an easy fix. So it's just not going to be as easy, but it's not the end of the world. Anyway, that's just kind of like a little peek into what I've been dealing with over the past few days. Yeah. Anyway, though, I'm ready to just continue on, kill this week. So whatever hurdles that today throws at you guys, just know that you can dig your way through it, head down. I always go back to, I got this tattoo when I was 18. When I just turned 18, it says, I don't know if this is backwards or not, I guess I'll find out. Anyway, it says the only way out is through. So 18-year-old me was smarter than I think, because I actually go back to this advice a lot. The only way to get out of your problems is to work through them. There's no dodging your problems. You can't get around them. You just have to keep your head down, work through them, and you'll get out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always hope. You're stronger than you think you are, and you can do anything that you set your mind to. So that's my little 2 cents of kind of motivation for you guys today, I guess. Or just remember, you're never alone. If you are having struggles, everybody else is dealing with them too. So the rest of the video is going to be yesterday, Sunday, March 3rd. I did a full day of eating. I also ended up going to the gym and doing some back workouts, and I actually got quite a bit of footage there. It was just a whatever workout. I wasn't planning on going, so I just kind of did whatever I felt like. So yeah, anyway, some of that footage will be in there for you guys to take a look at, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey guys, so I am just getting to my first meal of the day. I've been doing a little bit of fasting lately, trying that out, just so that I don't have to space my meals out quite as far, because I was really struggling with hunger and cravings because of how far out I had to space my meals just to last me through the day. So I'm trying fasting. I'm usually not eating until about like noon. It's 12:30 right now. I had to wait until a customer left so I can enjoy this. So yeah, it's egg whites, a whole egg, and some protein powder just made into a pancake, and then just to fit it in the Tupperware container, I broke it up. But yeah, it's, you know, just a little bit better than eating like normal eggs, so just keeps me a little bit happier. It's also easier to take cold. Like, I will not make eggs and then take them with me and eat them cold somewhere else. So I'm gonna try out this little pancake. I'm gonna put some Walden's Farms pancake syrup on. I don't like a ton of their stuff, to be completely honest, but their pancake syrup is bomb. So I'm gonna put that on, enjoy, and that is meal 1 for the day.
Hey guys, it is about 2:06. So that freaking pancake that I tried to eat, it got like super busy in here. Like ridiculously busy. Like, I almost actually cried. I was a little stressed out. So that pancake took me like a freaking hour to eat. It sucked, but whatever, what can you do? Anyway, I'm on to my second meal of the day. So meal 2 is some beef, just lean ground beef, and some, sorry, I'm having a hard day, sweet potato. Yeah, so I make my beef with like taco seasoning. just because I love it. Who doesn't love taco beef? That paired with sweet potato is probably one of my favorite meals, hands down. And of course, throw some veggies in there, get some peas for some fiber, and that is meal 2. Oh, I will also add some coconut oil as well. I usually just eat it raw because it's like one of my small enjoyments on prep. So yeah, that makes up meal 2 altogether. Hey guys, it is now about 4 o'clock, 10 to 4. Getting towards the end of my shift. I only work until 6 o'clock on Sundays, so it is time for meal 3. I haven't been timing my meals the greatest today. I've been a little bit busy. The store's been nuts. It's really hard to time meals when you're working retail. At the office, it's a totally different story. I can time my meals perfectly and never have a problem. Anyway, meal 3. Good old dried chicken and rice. If anybody, like if you know me, you know that I hate chicken to the point that my last prep with my last coach, I refused to eat it. I was not gonna have chicken. Rice, obviously I don't mind rice, but chicken was not happening, and I was like insistent that I only wanted to have fish, and that was it. I didn't mind eating fish every single day. I couldn't care less. That doesn't bother me. I mean, it bothered everybody that I was around because fish smells horrible. But so what I've been doing with my chicken and rice is just adding in some salsa and a little bit of Flavor God. Flavor God is a low, that's not gonna focus very well. It's a low sodium seasoning. Anyway, we sell them here at Supplement King. They have like for a quarter of a teaspoon, there is 35 milligrams of sodium. So they're really not bad. I get the sweet and tangy Fiesta, that's my favorite one. So I'll put a little bit of that on there, a little bit of salsa, and this chicken is officially now edible. So after my workout today, I usually, like, because this morning I went to the gym and did my cardio early, I thought that I would just go right home after my shift, because it was also a bit like it was a bit of a trying day. Like, it was really, really busy. I work Sundays by myself. I had this group of, like, don't get me wrong when I tell you this story, it was really difficult. I had a group of about 10 Asians. I couldn't tell if they were Chinese, Japanese, what. They came in, and like, their English wasn't good enough to communicate what really they were looking for. Like, I understood that they wanted multivitamins and like a certain protein, but they kept asking me things and I had no freaking idea what they were saying. And I tried so hard to understand what they were saying, and eventually I just had to look at them and be like, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. So anyway, like, they were all in here, and then there was like 10 other customers in here all at once, and I was like trying to eat meal 1 and just panicked and like prep brain going hard. So I thought I would be way too tired to go work out after this, but I'm thinking that I might be able to go in and get some like back and chest done. I've really got the energy right now. I'm wearing a sports bra, so I have everything that I need for the gym otherwise. So I may as well go hit it up while I have the chance, because tomorrow is Monday, and on Mondays I work at the law office, and then I come right up here to Supplement King for the whole evening. So I work like a 13 or 14 hour day and won't get a chance to go to the gym at all. So it's always my rest day. So anyway, I'm gonna eat meal 3, think a little bit more about whether or not I wanna go to the gym, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Okay guys, this is hilarious. I finally finished my very first vlog, and I finished editing it, and then I went to go to YouTube to upload it, and I was literally like, oh my god, how do I even upload a video? I don't even know. I did all this work. I figured out YouTube, but I couldn't figure out how to add a fucking video. It's right here. It's this teeny tiny little thing. Anyway, first video is going up. I just finished editing it. I loved the editing. Bleh. I loved the editing process. It was a lot of fun, and I was worried that I wouldn't enjoy doing this whole vlogging thing, but I'm excited. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna upload that right now, and I will see you guys soon. Hey guys, it is just after 5:30, and I am a doofus. I started eating my oats and my next meal, and I forgot to tell you about it. So I'm having some oats, and protein powder before I am done my shift and want to go over to the gym. It's a little bit of pre-workout oats, some blueberry flavored protein. I'm gonna throw that back and get ready to carb up.
Hey guys, so I'm just wrapping up my Sunday evening. I finished my shift up at Supplement King. I had some extra energy, so I came back up to the gym again to do some back training. Because like when you get to this point in prep where you're like 5 weeks out, it's kind of like, okay, if you're 5 weeks out and you only train back once a week, you've only got 5 back days left before show day, so you better make the most of them. Or you know, if you train legs twice a week, you've only got 10 leg days left, better make the most of them, don't miss one. Yeah, anyway, so I trained some back. I'm just gonna get ready to go home, relax with Sean, and maybe work on my suit a little bit. I feel like getting some me time in. So I realized that I like put into my title of my last video, prep update, but I didn't really tell you guys much about my prep other than the fact that I was 6 weeks out. By the time I finished that video and like did that little outro, it's like today, so I'm now 5 weeks out. So 5 weeks out, my macros, I couldn't tell you exactly, and I probably won't ever tell you exactly what my macros are, just because I never want someone to come on here, watch one of my videos and assume that they need to eat that way. So I don't like to share those things, I guess, if that makes any sense. I never want someone to assume that that's the kind of macros they have to follow to see any kinds of results, because this is a bikini competition, so it's super extreme. My macros are gonna be super extreme, my diet's gonna be low. I think I'm taking in like, I wanna say about 1,400 calories. It just depends on which tracker I use on my phone. Like sometimes I'll use Fat Secret is a super like friendly, usable interface. But then my Fitbit also has like a macro tracking thing on it as well, which isn't as detailed, so I don't like it quite as much. But just depending on which tracker I use, it could be 1,400 or it could be, okay, we'll say anywhere from 13 to 15, just depending on which protein I input into the thing and which tracker I use again. So fats are, I think my fats are in the 60s, like 60 grams, somewhere around there. Carbs, it was 85 grams. We took away some berries, so we're down a little bit lower than 85 grams, I think, of carbs now. And then protein, I'm taking in around 110, anywhere from 110 to 120 grams of protein as well too. So that's kind of what I'm taking in right now. As far as like calories out in a day, getting my Fitbit was probably one of the best choices that I made. It's not something that I regret buying whatsoever. I'm putting out about 2,500 calories a day, just based on like, you know, when I do my cardio and just my general activity throughout the day. So yeah, so that's what's going on. We're 5 weeks out. I have to do all of my registrations this week. I already did some of Sean's for him just to save him some of the stress, but now I gotta do my own. So where things are getting a little bit close, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to make sure it's taken care of, a lot to make sure that's paid for. It's a lot of stress. You've got a lot else to worry about without worrying about paying for stupid stuff. So anyway, there's people staring at me while I'm vlogging in the gym. This is gonna take some getting used to, and I hope everybody in town can get used to it because I'm not gonna stop. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go home. I will see you guys maybe in the next clip if I vlog a little more when I go home. Bye.
Time goes by at the blink of an eye. You don't know what your love has done to me. It's got me going like I don't wanna fall. I don't wanna fall. I don't wanna fall again. And I don't wanna fall. I don't wanna fall. I don't wanna fall.
I hope I wasn't too honest with you guys. I hope that that's okay because it's kind of the point. I want to make sure that I'm a real, relatable person. I'm not trying to put out some image. I want you guys to see everything that goes on. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up below and subscribe if you want to follow along on the rest of my journey. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.